Don't fuck crazy. Have it as one of your prime directives. I'm talking right up there with like, don't commit murder, don't fuck crazy. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, between murder and fucking crazy, I think that, don't fuck crazy is higher on your totem pole of prime directives than do not commit murder. Because you see, if you commit murder, like you go into a McDonald's and shoot up the place, right? You can get off with insanity, 10, 15 years in prison, and you'll be fine, right? There are lots of guys who don't survive fucking crazy. They fuck crazy and their life goes down the tubes, and that's that. I mean, it's like, you fuck crazy and it's like a gigantic pit of hell opens up under your feet and swallows you whole. And you go like a chute, like greased lightning, right down to hell. I am telling you now, voice of experience, I know these things. Do not fuck crazy. And I can see, because I know these things. I know what's happening right now as you're watching me. You're saying, okay, coach, you bet, I ain't gonna fuck crazy. No siree, I'm gonna be a wise little boy and not fuck crazy. And then, of course, you're gonna fuck some nutso slut who's going to fucking ruin your fucking life. And then later, you're gonna be like, ooh, and, she's gonna like, skin your dog alive and then, sell the carcass to a fucking Chinese restaurant, and she's gonna blow through all your money and she's gonna go into debt to the dealer who's gonna show up one day with a couple of very large Italian men who are gonna be demanding payment on half a kilo of cocaine that she somehow managed to snort all by herself. And you're gonna be fucking paying the bill. Yeah. See, I know how these things are gonna play out because they happen to me. Yeah. Oh man, I mean, fucking a crazy girl, fucking a crazy chick, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, it's not that I fucked one crazy chick, I fucked two. Jesus. See, so my upsetness is at myself for being a fucking idiot, right? See? Because I know how these things play out because they're fucking hot, okay? Crazy chicks are hot. They are really fucking hot, okay? And that's why they're fucking kryptonite, man. I mean, they're just out of their fucking gourds. Okay, this is how it works. You see, girls, a girl when she's like 3-4 years old, she starts to realize that, if she flashes her eyes and acts all cute, she can get her way, right? But then, what happens is that, it's like a bell curve in attractiveness. There are very ugly girls, there's the middle, and then there are the extremely attractive girls. And once they hit puberty and past puberty, right? See, and their looks sort of like come together, what they're gonna look like as adult women, right? The ugly girls, they can bat their eyes all they want to, they aren't gonna get shit. And so they just realize that they can't get whatever they want, and they start to learn to negotiate with the world. Okay, same with the middling looking girls, same with the 7 and 8s on a 10 scale, right? But you get to the 10 on a 10 scale and certain circumstances apply and she can get whatever the fuck she wants because she's hot. See, that's why crazy girls are disproportionately attractive, okay? I'm not saying that all attractive girls are crazy. I'm saying that of crazy girls, 7 out of 10 are very hot, and the 3 out of 10 that aren't so hot, they become feminists. So they're sort of like, out of the picture altogether. They're blue-haired with like fucking nose rings because they're not very attractive, and they wound up talking about fucking Gloria Steinem and shit like that. And who gives a shit about them, right? I'm talking about the hot, socially normal crazy girls, right? Oh man, they are a fucking nightmare. Okay, like there was this one I was fucking, the first one. No, actually the second one. Oh yeah, oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, okay. Okay, the one in New York. She was like, she was a model. She was about 10 feet tall, skinny as a reed, blonde, like skin like milk, and she looked perpetually strung out. And she was very popular on the scene, the fashion scene, right? And yeah, because she looked strung out, and right then it was, heroin chic was the fashion. This was the late 90s in New York. And, she looked strung out because she was strung out. I found afterwards that she was shooting herself up with heroin between her toes, and I was just such a naive shithead that I didn't realize it, right? And what happens with a crazy girl, right? See, half the time, she wants to be this little kitten, on your lap and like cuddling up and just like, oh, and And the other half of the time, she wants to scratch your eyes out and chop your balls off with a kitchen knife as she's chasing you around your apartment, okay? I don't know why I said that. That did not happen to me, ever. Crazy girls, you know, oh God, you know, they are incredibly good in the sack. I mean, they fuck, you know, and they fuck instantly, okay? Like that first crazy girl I talked about. I met her, and within half an hour of meeting her, I'm fingering her. And within 90 minutes, not more than 2 hours, we're banging away in the back of the place where we met in like fucking Tribeca. And they like it sordid. They like sordid shit. And they're like, you know, they're into like, you know, fucking like in a dumpster, practically speaking, you know. They think it's cool. They think it's funny because, you know, they've been fucking since they were 13 years old because they're all fucked out and they're all looking for the novelty, right? Because every single crazy girl has daddy issues, okay? Either the daddy was out of the picture altogether, or he wasn't around much, or he ignored them, or, as happens a lot, the daddy or the stepdaddy, lots of times with the stepdaddy, paid a little too much attention to his little princess, you know. We don't even want to go there, but clearly some kind of sexual abuse going on. The father, but more likely not the stepfather or the boyfriend of the mother, just really, really fucked up shit, okay? And so what happens is that they start dating you, and what happens is that they identify you as the daddy, and so they both want daddy's love, and they also want to punish daddy. And see, since you're the ersatz daddy, you're the daddy stand-in, as it were, you get this cuddly kitten, and you get the crazy bitch who's chasing you with a serrated knife around your apartment and wants to actually literally kill you. And you're not sure if she's just fucking around or if she's serious. And only later you realize she's really fucking serious. She's really out of her fucking mind, okay? I am telling you now, when you meet a crazy chick, see, you turn around and you fucking run. You run as fast as your little feet can carry you, okay? Because she will fuck up your life. She will cost you a shit ton of money, okay? She's gonna go through money like water, right? She's gonna, you know, just, oh God, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. So, like I'm saying, see, these girls, the medium looking ones, they're not so crazy. Okay, because they're not indulged in. That's the thing. See, these pretty fucked up women, you know, with severe daddy issues, since they're so attractive, everybody gives them whatever they want, okay? And they get their way all the time in just about every situation, right? It's not that they're merely spoiled. I mean, if they're spoiled, you know, spoiled is not so bad as this kind of like hyper narcissism. Everything is about them, and everything is dramatic, and everything, weirdly, is about the boyfriend. Because the daddy issues, as I said, they identify the man in their life as the daddy. Now, here's another thing. I saw this. This didn't happen to me, but I saw this. I saw, you know, some of these crazy chicks, they have a boyfriend who's like really the beta orbiter, and they throw him a fuck once in a while, but they chase every other guy around. Okay, this did not happen to me. Okay, it nearly did. Okay, with the second crazy chick. Okay, she wanted to date me and fuck me, but at the same time have an open relationship. I told her she was out of her fucking mind, and she's like, oh, and she's pouting at me about this shit. And I'm like, it ain't gonna fucking happen. And finally, I just said, no, this is too fucking crazy. And then I remembered the first chick, and okay. But anyway, my point is. Oh God, I'm sorry. You know, it's I talk about this subject and I get fucking wound up, right? Because I blew so much fucking money on that. Oh God, she was just so fucking hot, and she just fucked so good. I mean, Jesus, crazy chicks, they must go to some sort of class or something. Well, no, it's basically experience. I mean, they got the mileage on them, right? That's why they can fuck so good, right? I'm talking 22 and she can fuck you like, you know, like a Thai whore. I mean, she knows what she's doing, you know? She knows exactly what she's doing. She can get you off. I mean, she can just sexually toy with you like, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Just forget it, you know? I'm trying to calm down because this, obviously, as you can tell, it just winds me up because, you know, Most guys are going to go through a crazy girl, okay? Not all of them make it through to the other side. The fact that I went through 2 of them, and I'm more or less intact after the fact, I mean, it's just a fucking miracle, right? 1 should have been enough, but no, sir, you know, I'm more on me. I had to go and do it twice, you know, but anyway. My point. Oddly, by the way, it happened roughly at the same time, or the same period of my life. I was 30, between the ages of 29, 30 and 33. Right, that range that I had my run-ins with crazy girls. Because I actually met crazy girls when I was younger, but they didn't go for me. And I've met crazy girls when I'm older, and I know better than to fuck with them. I turn around and run. Like, yeah, you can say that I'm a big fat pussy for running away from these girls. Fine, you know, call me a pussy. I don't care. I'm a big fat pussy when it comes to crazy girls, because crazy girls will fuck up your life. They will make you take decisions that will have permanent effects on your life. Okay? Now, okay, kidding aside. Okay, and all like hyperbole and fucking around. You don't want to fuck a crazy girl because she is damaged goods. And there is no way to repair such a girl. She is fucked up in the head beyond repair. She has fucked too many cocks. She has too many daddy issues. She's beyond repair. A lot of guys, they fall in love with a crazy girl. They allow themselves to fall in love with a crazy girl. And they think, in their arrogance and naivete, that they can fix her. You can't. I'm here to tell you, I know this, son, you cannot fix a crazy girl, okay? At best, you can just enjoy her, you know, and, you know, catch and release kind of thing. Enjoy her, and with the second one, I remember very clearly the moment I decided I had to get away from this woman, and I was deeply in love with this crazy chick. Okay? And I remember very clearly, I'm driving away in my Land Rover, right? And I'm in the middle of, stuck in traffic, weeping like a little fucking pussy, but secretly relieved, okay? Because I recognized that this crazy girl was going to up and ruin my life. The first one, the heroin addict, the junkie, you know, the model, she was a lot of fun. It was fantastic. I mean, see, these girls are so attractive, okay? They're 10 on a 10 scale. That's why they're so nuts, because everybody indulges them in whatever they want. There are a lot of these girls in the fashion industry. Not all of them, okay? Because there are a lot of models who grew up right with a father who was there, who kept them on the straight and narrow. And you're gonna notice something interesting. Of models, you know, 70, 80% of them are completely fucked up. That 20, 30%, you know, they're at the top. And that 20, 30%, they had a dad who was there, who was like a real father, okay? These very attractive girls, they're looking for a father figure. And they're gonna chew you up and spit you out, because they're gonna love you and then hate you. They're going to indulge you and give you a lot of pleasure, sexual pleasure, but they are going to fuck with your head, and they will punish you, because they're not punishing you. They don't know you, okay? They're not even interested in knowing you. They are punishing their father figure, you know, the ache, the void that they have in their soul that can never, ever, ever be filled by anything. They try to fill it with cock. It doesn't work, okay? And so they go with more and more, and some of them wind up doing drugs, like the first one I was telling you about, the heroin junkie, right? See, nothing you do will fix them. Don't go near them, because there is no future with such a woman. Such a woman will eventually find somebody else and want to fuck some other dick, right? You know, and really, do you want to have the mother of your child be a whore? I mean, come on, you know, I mean, yeah, sure, she doesn't charge for the sex, but that's almost worse. She's just a big fat slut. She's very attractive and very on, and now these poor girls, they all turn out badly. You know, they hit the wall, you know, 33, 35, and oh man, it's like a big fat splatter, okay? I mean, they get fucking nuts, okay? And I sort of experienced that, where they say that they're gonna commit suicide if you break up with them. They're gonna kill themselves and shit like that, okay? Now, of course, they're not gonna kill themselves, okay? They're gonna threaten to kill themselves. if you are smart enough to break up with them, if they chew you up and spit you out, you're going to be a fucking puddle on the floor. You're going to be crying like a little fucking bitch, like I did, right? With the second one. But I broke up with the second one because I knew where it was going. I broke up with the first one because she was just too crazy. She threatened to kill herself, right? And thank God I had the wherewithal to realize she's not serious. Because they're not. They're too narcissistic to kill themselves, okay? They're never going to kill themselves. They're never going to harm themselves. They're only going to harm you, okay? So just stay away from the... Let's put it this way. Have you ever injected yourself with heroin? No? Why not? Because you know enough to know that it's really, really bad. A little coke is fine, LSD is great, pot, no problem. But heroin, crystal meth, you know better. You know better because you know that those drugs, crystal meth and heroin and a few others, they're going to fuck up your life permanently. So you don't mess with those drugs, right? Same thing. Crazy girls, no matter how attractive you might find them, you don't mess with them. Ever. Okay? Be smart. Be smart. It's hard because they're hot. But you don't want to go down that path because it will ruin your life. Man, thinking about, I was fucking lucky.